This episode is sponsored by SmartVestor. Connect with an investing pro for free at RamseySolutions.com/invest. You're listening to Ramsey Everyday Millionaires, where we talk investing, retirement, building wealth, and outrageous generosity. Let's move on to Landon in Jackson, Tennessee. What is going on with you, Landon? How can we help today?
Hey, what's up, guys? I appreciate y'all taking my call.
Sure. How can John and I help?
So my wife and I are 26, and we are wanting to start doing small flips. And I'm just, basically in my small town, you can get a small property for about $50,000 to $100,000 and flip it for $250,000. And so we're wanting to start doing small flips like that, but it honestly just kind of terrifies me. But basically what I'm asking is what does my net worth need to be at in order to be safe in doing that? And also it, makes sense.
So you want to get into house flipping because you could 5X your money very easily in this town.
Well, I mean, not necessarily because I want to 5X my money. I love real estate. I'm a realtor is what I do as a career. And it's just, something that I grew up watching my parents do. And I'm not a fan at all of the current TikTok trend of refinance, buy it over and over and over. And
so do you have the money to do these flips in cash?
It'll all be cash, debt free.
Okay. How much do you have right now?
I want to add to my belt as far as my portfolio goes. So
how much do you have in cash?
In liquid cash, about $300,000.
Awesome. Way to go. What are you making from being a realtor every year?
This year I did about $450 in commissions.
Oh my goodness. You're crushing it, dude. And this is in Jackson? You're talking this is small town real estate?
I'm about 45 minutes outside of Jackson. It's a small town outside of Jackson.
That's pretty impressive.
I'm going to Jackson.
Yeah.
I think you make sure you're investing in your retirement and you're holding off the appropriate taxes if you are 1099 doing this. Or if you're under a broker, they'll send you a W-2, you'll be fine. But all that, yeah, dude, buy a house for $50,000 and pay for the reno in cash. It's going to be 3X as expensive as you think it's going to be.
And probably take 3 times as long.
Yeah. And just as long as you and your wife have a good plan to stay married after the reno, then yeah, knock it out. I mean, I don't think there's a magic number. I think the number is don't get yourself in trouble. And if you're buying a $50,000 property and you're going to put $50,000 into it and you have that in cash and you're going to sell it for $250,000, it sounds like a great deal.
Do you have your primary home paid off?
I do.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
What's
your net worth?
About $750,000 to $800,000.
Awesome. Yeah, if you're doing it with cash, which is rare these days because it's so countercultural as to everything you've seen on TikTok, you are doing it the right way with a whole lot less risk. And so the key is paying cash for the property, cash flowing all the renovations, and making sure on the front end that you're getting a deal. That's where you're making your money is on the front end, on top of some on the back end if you do it the right way. But, make sure you're doing your due diligence of what this project is going to take. Because like John said, you get into this thing and you realize, oh my gosh, this is going to be $50,000 more than I thought. And the contractor dropped out. I got to find a new subcontractor for the project. All of that stuff is going to add some stress and headache. So just be prepared for that. But you told me you love it. You love this stuff. So start small and go from there and learn along the way.
For sure. Okay, cool. Appreciate you.
Yeah, proud of you, man. John, that was not how I thought that call was going to go.
See?
Usually,
judger.
I had some prejudice, and here's why. Most of the people that are younger that call into the show are broke up to their eyeballs, and they saw the TikTok of the guy who's like, dude, you don't even need your own money to get into real estate investing, and buy my course, and I'll show you how. And all of a sudden, they call the show and go, hey, I'm out $2,000 for this course, and I made a terrible financial decision on this property.
Or they watch HGTV and they watch Chip Gaines run a saw, and you're like, I could do that, forgetting that he's like an artisanal craftsman. And
yeah, my favorite is when they're like, I'll just do all the repairs myself.
Exactly.
That's a dangerous scenario to be in. So do not recommend that at all. Thanks for listening to Ramsey Everyday Millionaires. Need help with your investments? Connect with a SmartVestor Pro at RamseySolutions.com/invest or click the link in the show notes. Ramsey Solutions is a paid non-client promoter of participating pros. Learn more at RamseySolutions.com/SmartVestor.